The Bad Times at the Royale came out today to Blu-ray and DVD. So sorry that this isn't really instant review, but close enough, right? So I just I literally just watched the movie like half hour ago, and it blew away my expectations, which were already top tier, with 10 Cloverfield Lane being one of my favorite films, and this being by one of the writers. And, with the writer director's constant stream of success, I was positive I was gonna love this movie. Didn't know I'd love it that much, but I kinda guessed. And it's definitely among my favorite movies of the year. I know for a fact it's my favorite high budget film of the year. Like, it's my favorite movie distributed by like one of the big guys, like Disney or 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, whatever. And yeah, this movie was amazing. The acting from all across the board was amazing. Got a hand to the movie for having like a consistent stream of jaw-dropping twists and other things thrown in. Honestly, going back to the acting, it was so good that it was the one movie that I've ever seen that actually made me cry. Like, it was. I wasn't expecting it to be Bad Times at the El Royale. I mean, like, I know that a lot of you would probably be thinking, really? That movie? Not any of these other movies? Not Schindler's List? Not Requiem for a Dream? None of them? And yeah, I can't tell you why. I guess it just stroked such a personal chord with me when it got to its most emotional scene that it got me. I thought the movie was just overall fantastic. Like I said, writing, check. Visuals, check. Directing, check. Acting, check. Cinematography, check. All these things were, like, perfect for the movie. And yeah, it was extremely effective. My only complaint, which might keep it from being my favorite film of the year, is that there's a tiny little chunk during the climax of the movie in the third act where I was a little disappointed because I thought it was gonna. I guess I thought the climax was gonna be a little bigger than it was, but once I got over that, the third act was pretty fun. It just wasn't as good as the first two acts, which is actually kind of funny because a lot of people complained about the first act being too slow, but once it ramped up, it got amazing, which I agree. But the first act I didn't find slow at all. I felt it thoroughly fascinating, intense. I don't get why everyone says it's slow paced. Also, the thing about people, like the point of view bouncing around, it didn't bother me at all. I was interested enough in each of the characters. I don't think there were any like weak characters, though. Strangely, I think Chris Hemsworth had the weakest character. Interestingly enough, and yeah, I found his little side plot, I think, to be my least favorite part of the movie. I think that was around where I got a little disappointed. But, like, honestly, so much of the movie was so good that, like, it doesn't even compare. Like, I don't even care about that flaw because the rest of the movie was so great. So it's definitely in my top two films of last year. So either First Reformed or my favorite film is my favorite film, or this one is. I'm not sure. I'll want to rewatch both of them first before I make a final decision, because I've yet to rewatch both of them. But yeah, definitely check it out. It didn't deserve to be a bomb at all. Even the action, like the movie had a surprisingly strong action, like really good action. And the comedy, I knew there'd be a little bit, which there was, and that was all good. The drama, like I said, was what really surprised me because I wasn't expecting it to be like dramatic very much at all. I was just expecting more of a thriller with a couple of chuckles thrown in, which yeah is what we got. But we also got like three really solid scenes of drama which were really effective, like surprisingly so. I guess the main reason I wasn't expecting it is because the writer director is known for having like more action and not much drama. Like, sure, 10 Cloverfield Lane had the spoiler scene with the what's the name of the I can't remember it under pressure, but you guys know it had a little bit of drama, but not nearly this effective. And I just think the whole movie just worked on such a great scale. I was misled a little bit into thinking that it would constantly rewind and you'd see events from different perspectives, which I thought the movie was doing because people told me that was how it was structured, but not really. It does catch up with other people, but it never like straight up goes backwards in time. Sometimes a little bit, but not really, if that makes any sense. Like it starts out seconds before something you just witnessed. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. I highly recommend that you check it out. Like I said, I don't think it deserved to flop as hard as it did. And hopefully it'll do good on DVD. And yeah, just good job, Drew Goddard. He has had such a great constant streak. He was great with The Martian. He was great with Cabin in the Woods. He was great with Daredevil. He's great with 10 Cloverfield Lane. Just everything he does is fantastic. I'm so happy with the way the film turned out. And yeah, I highly recommend you check it out. Okay, so sorry about this not being, like I said, as close to the release date of it in theaters. I meant to see it in theaters. I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to, but that's fine. The next review also won't be as instant. I'm assuming it will be 8th Grade by Bo Burnham. I know that one's been out on DVD a little bit, but it hasn't been too terribly long, so I guess I'll see you guys all in that next review. And I'll probably change my top 10 movies of all time with a little update later in time around the 8th Grade review. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys watch that movie. And yeah, I highly recommend it. You gotta check it out. It's great. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.